For many people, hunting season means one thing: whitetail. With whitetail being the single most widely hunted animal across North America, the allure of chasing a giant old buck is something shared across all generations. For many of us, a whitetail was our very first big game animal. It's where our passion took hold. They're elusive, cagey, and true masters of survival. And let's be honest, it doesn't matter how you hunt them. In the end, sometimes you need a little bit of luck.
Jeffrey and I are out in the field here, trying to figure out where we're gonna put the blind. And just checking out the best location here. I'm hoping to be able to get a whitetail this year. Last year I hardly hunted because of this little peanut, and so hopefully I'll get a chance this year. So we're just trying to figure out the best spot here. Did I bite your finger? Oopsie. The question is, do we want to be on the other side of the fence, on this side, just on this side of the fence, or out in this tall weeds here? I'm kind of going with the tall weeds because right before they cross this, they get pretty skittish and look around a lot. And if we go in the tall weeds, we might kind of blend in with the hay bales a little bit. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, but not exactly sure yet, because that's a game changer, depending where you go.
And we'll just brush this all in. It'll look like a hay bale by the time we're done.
Now, I'm sure that a lot of you are wondering what happened to the bush deer that we typically chase up north during November. But the truth is, Jeffrey and Missy Solberg spend a ton of time chasing whitetail down south throughout the fall, and love to bring their little daughter Summer along with them in the blind. It's definitely your more traditional style of whitetail hunting, and Jeffrey has been able to pattern some beautiful bucks over the past few years.
What do you see? What's out there?
The populations are incredibly high, but so is the pressure, and finding a deer over 3 years old has proven to be a very difficult task. With Missy not able to hunt much during the 2016 season, she was excited to get back in the blind this fall and hopefully fill her tag.
Tell us the story, honey.
Jeffrey and I are out to go whitetail hunting by ourselves for the first time this year. It is September 13th. 13th, yeah. September 13th. We're leaving Summer at Jeffrey's sister's, and it's gonna be a good night. So it's been extremely hot here this summer, just terrible. And today is one of the first cool days in months. And also, we are supposed to get rain tonight. It's forecasted for rain. We are all so excited. Our firefighters have been working around the clock trying to control the fires in Waterton and outside of Waterton. And so everyone is just waiting and praying for this rain, and we're super excited. And it should get the deer moving. So it's just gonna be a wonderful night. I just can't wait.
Fatal Impact is proudly sponsored by Top Grade Construction, PX2 Broadheads, Vortex Optics, Covert Scouting Cameras, Poacher's Corner, and the MD of Bonneville.
This segment of Fatal Impact is brought to you by Maroney Motors and Oilfield Sales. This segment of Fatal Impact is brought to you by Dory River Outfitters, Saskatchewan's premier bear destination.
I am finally able to get out. I have not been out whitetail hunting for, goodness, a month? Probably around a month, at least. And so it's pretty exciting. I've been at home a lot with the little kiddo, and so we got Jeffrey's sister to babysit, bless her heart, and we are headed out. They're just over this little ridge here. There's four big bucks. Bill.
In front of what?
The hay bale.
I don't see a hay bale. There's no hay bale there.
Yeah, there is. The buck that we're after is bedded 350 yards away. And so we're just waiting for him to stand up, which could be any minute, hopefully. It's pretty chilly.
Then we need him to go somewhere where it's a safe shot.
Yeah, he needs to get somewhere where it's a safe shot, so we're just waiting him out here.
Okay, chamber another round.
Did I get him?
I don't know.
I think I just caught him. Oh my goodness. I was shaking so bad because I'm so cold. But I haven't seen him run out, so I'm pretty sure I caught him.
Well, let's go over there while it's still light.
Okay.
They were quickly running out of light and scrambled over to quickly look for blood. But there wasn't any. When they watched the footage, they were able to see that the shot was high.
I'm gonna have to change, or I'm gonna have to check the sights on that gun again. I mean, her rest was perfect. The shot surprised her. And it shot way high. Sucks for her. She froze all afternoon, waiting for that exact opportunity. It's too bad. It's really too bad.
The early November snowfall had come and gone. The rut was picking up, and bucks were moving throughout the day. Missy had spent some time checking the rifle, and she was confident that she just needed another opportunity.
We are headed out to hopefully shoot one of the bucks that we've been after. Jeffrey was filming him the other day and realized that he's wounded. We don't know if he got hit or shot or what, but his leg is wounded, so we thought, oh, it's a good idea to go ahead and see if we can get him tonight. So he's just over here, a couple 100 yards. That one doesn't look quite right.
It's not limping. Yeah, let's keep going. She's got dirt on her face.
She fell.
Fatal Impact is proudly sponsored by Maroney Motors, Deluxe Wall Tents, Top Notch Taxidermy, Extreme Fat Tire Bikes, and Victory Archery. This segment of Fatal Impact is brought to you by the MD of Bonnyville. Lake adventures happen here. This segment of Fatal Impact is brought to you by Top Grade Construction in Lloydminster, Alberta.
Shooting him while laying down, but his leg was so wounded that I don't think he could get up. He saw all the other deer walking by, and you could tell like he wanted to go with them, but he couldn't get up, and so I thought it's best to shoot a wounded deer that really won't make it through the winter than to go for another deer. So I think I got my buck.
Are you getting all emotional?
Not much, just a little bit. Should we go find the buck? Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at this beautiful buck, sweetheart. Say buck. Oh my goodness. He looks like he got really roughed up. Holy. You know what? I wonder if he got hit by a car.
Might have been.
Look at this back, unless another deer gouged him up. Oh, he is really bruised up.
It might have been a car.
I bet he got hit by a car. Like his back end is really in rough shape. And it is just so special because I got to bring my daughter along. And Jeffrey and I have been watching this buck, trying to figure out, are we gonna shoot him or are we not gonna shoot him? And then Jeffrey was out the other day and he saw him in the field and he was really limping. And so we decided, well, the right thing to do would be to shoot him because he probably won't make it through the winter. So we found him and we shot him, bedded down. Normally we wouldn't do that, but I don't think he could even stand. His back end is so beat up and his front leg is broken, and so I feel like we did the right thing and we shot this deer. He didn't have to try to struggle through the winter, and he's a beautiful, beautiful buck. I'm quite thrilled.
As Missy had been hunting hard down south for her first whitetail in 5 years, the rest of the team was deep in the woods up north chasing giant old bush bucks in the blistering cold. Unlike the 2016 season, this year was a huge struggle and we were having a hard time laying eyes on any mature bucks. Jaden Sosnowski was very lucky to kill a once-in-a-lifetime deer last season after only a few days in the stand. And I guess her beginner's luck hadn't quite run out yet. But this time, she had to work for it a little bit harder.
Fatal Impact is proudly sponsored by Dory River Outfitters, Saskatchewan's premier bear destination, Marlin Recreational Products, Wapiti River Outdoors, Matthews Archery, and iHunter. This segment of Fatal Impact is brought to you by Vortex, the force of optics. This segment of Fatal Impact is brought to you by Deluxe Waltons, built in Canada for Canadian conditions.
It's November 18th. It's really nice out today again, except for the wind. We were gonna hunt yesterday, but the Viking decided to not start for us. It was all frozen up. So me and Corey came in the afternoon after getting it started and set up 2 tree stands here. He actually shot his buck here last year, and it's one of our best spots. So we're gonna hold out and see what we can see. When we were setting up yesterday, there was a nice buck that we saw, and then when we came in this morning, 10 minutes before us, there was a buck by the trail camera. So we're gonna sit out and see what we can see today. Yes. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, he's gonna go down right there. You guys, we have been hunting for so many days. And it's been so rough. I've had the toughest season. I couldn't shoot a bear. I never got a chance at a mule deer. And me and Corey were sitting here talking how there were no deer here, and I was bugging him because he sat and said he saw 5 deer the last couple days, and I told him, no, there's no way, we haven't seen 1 deer yet. And then he saw a buck right behind us as we were talking about it. And we went back and forth, and he said, shoot it if you want to shoot it, so we shot him. And I think he's a pretty nice buck.
Not as big as last year, but he's
not as, I don't think I'm gonna get a big one like last year ever again, so I'm happy to even be able to get a whitetail.
Yeah, and you come nice and close. Too.
Nice and close, perfect shot. So many thorns.
Thick in here.
Thick and thorny. You guys, he's right here. We had to go through this huge pile of thick bush
and snow,
but he is down, and I can't wait to put my hands on him.
Over here.
Like,
oh, that's a good deer. Holy smokes.
Hey, deer.
Welcome.
My goodness, you guys.
Look at the baby. Look at that buck.
Look at this deer, you guys.
Look at that big bush deer.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that.
And then we sat for, I don't know, 70 hours, 80 hours for whitetail, and we finally have one down, and I could not be happier.
Look at that buck.
Holy man.
That's the dark head, long main beam deer I had on trail camera this year.
Looks like you broke the sticker off here.
Yeah.
But he is gorgeous. He came in to 50 yards. My shot was a little bit low, but we were able to track his blood and get him, and I could not be any happier. It is November 18th, and me and Corey leave for Mexico in less than 2 weeks, and this is all I wanted before Mexico, so I'm so happy.
Now we gotta go a little bit of a downhill to the bottom of the ravine, and then I don't think up from there. I'm gonna have to try and get the quad down or something.